Hi, I'm Jeff McErlain, back here with TrueFire, and we're talking about tone, how to get it, how to work through it, and give you some tone tips. This is, to go along with my Kings of Tone series that I did for TrueFire. Now, one of the hugest elements for me about getting some good tone is taking advantage of what you already have on the guitar. So we have two tone knobs on a Stratocaster here, and a volume knob. Now, masters of this are Jeff Beck and Jimmy Page, guys who really took advantage of just the stuff that's right on the guitar. So let's just listen to the basic tone. So I hold here. Sorry about the buzz. So now, there's my neck pickup. Now, the first common tone thing that we can talk about is I have my pickup on my bridge wired to one of the tone knobs, to the back one here. Now, a general way to set amps, at least for me and a lot of people, is you set the amp to the neck pickup. So what I mean is you can get those really flubby overtones if you're not careful. So what I do is I set the amp so it's a little brighter for the neck pickup. I don't want it too bright, but where everything doesn't start to kind of fart out. Right? So now, if I have my bridge pickup with the tone on full, it sounds cool, but it's pretty bright. So what I do is I have the tone knob, and I got this from Eric Johnson. You roll back the tone a bit. I know Scott Henderson and Michael Landau do the same thing. So the tone knob I'm going to roll back, so I'm going to equal it out a little bit more. So obviously they're going to sound different because we want them to, but one's not going to be really bright. So I'll go back and forth with the bridge and the neck, bridge, tone up. Now the neck. So to me it's a real stark contrast, which like I said could be good if you want, but I'm going to bring it back down. I bring my tone up to about 6. It all depends on the cap and the resistors, so you got to do it all by ear. So right now I'm about between 6 and 7 on my tone knob, and I feel that sounds pretty good for this amp and this setup. Right now I'm just running through a Fender Pro Junior and a Love Pedal Church of Tone 50, Cot 50. So now, neck. So pretty cool. Now, my first and most favorite thing is the volume knob. I'm a pretty old school player in that sense that I really set everything to run off the volume knob. So now my, say, rhythm and early lead tone, that's the volume on full. Now if I roll it back, I've got a really great rock and roll rhythm sound and a cool lead tone. You're bringing the band down. Same kind of thing. My neck pickup, that real Hendrixy. My volume up. Now bring that volume down. Everywhere in between. So to me that is so huge. I learned it from watching Jeff Beck and Michael Landau, two of the guys I mentioned, so definitely would check out Michael Landau if you're not familiar with him. But watch Jimmy Page on Song Remains the Same, and watch Hendrix, and watch all these great players always touching that volume knob. I always had a hard time with multi-channel amps because I could never get it right. I had my clean tone, step on this would be my lead tone, and then I'd have the super over the top tone or whatever. That never really worked for me. I just felt when I started using a simple one-channel amp. I'm using some pedals now because none of my amps have master volumes. So I can play off of that. So I always look for, in a pedal, I always look for one that can clean up really nicely like an amplifier. And there's plenty of great pedals out there that can do that. God knows I have too many of them. So once again, I'm going to just kind of go through the pickups. So the volume now. Bring the volume. Now, one thing that Jeff Beck will do a lot of, and I stole a lot of this stuff from him, is to change pickups and then pick in different parts of the neck. So he might go famously. Turn the volume down, tone knob all the way. Now, so if I pick on the neck pickup, I'm going to pick by the bridge. I use my fingers. So I'm picking with my fingernail right by the bridge or the pitch. Got the bridge pickup by the neck. Sorry, the bridge pickup by the bridge. And then volume up, tone down back there. So it can all be very cool, especially if you're playing in a band that'll allow you to do that. If you're playing in a death metal band, some of these subtleties will be lost. So, you got to figure out what kind of band you're playing. But any kind of blues band or anything that you get a chance to stretch, the band brings it down really low. Got all my pickup combinations and a tone knob, so. Now, last on that is the pick dynamics. So I am picking harder and I'm picking softer. And that's really going to make the notes jump out more. So I pick hard, I pick soft. One's going to make the amp break up more, you're going to get an emotional statement. And so let's go to that neck pick. I'm going to pick soft and hard, and soft. So if you want to get that real Stevie Ray Vaughan sound, it's about picking pretty hard. And if I pick that soft, it has a very different kind of effect. So, all I say is go as simple as possible. I've got my guitar into an overdrive pedal right into my Pro Junior. Spend a lot of time just picking on different parts of the neck, changing your tone knob, your volume knob, and really messing around with that. So, good luck. Thanks. See you next time.